Good morning, everyone. It's Donna Merrill from DonnaMerrillTribe.com. It's a pretty little picture I had taken of a path I walk on. So as I wait for people to come in and join or whatever, hi, and Butty joined. Hello, hello. Oh boy, look at the hearts. If you're joining, you could follow me, or you can, swipe over follow. Hello. R3HAB. Wow, where you guys from? You got some crazy names going on here. Give me some hearts, swipe, share with Twitter, follow. Let me turn this around. My name is Amet. Amet, am I pronouncing that right? Thank you. Okay, let me flip my camera around so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, my hands must be cold. It's not flipping. That ever happened to you? You're broadcasting and then there's your thumb and it doesn't flip. I don't know what's going on with my camera today, but this is a view. Oops, see that? It goes crazy. Yeah, Periscope is having a little trouble today, or my internal server is. But there I am. Hello, hello. Greetings. Good morning to everyone. Whoa, sorry I made you dizzy. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Thank you, thank you. If you're just joining, I'm Donna Merrill from DonnaMerrillTribe.com. You can see that on my profile, and all you gotta do is click the link and see what I'm all about if you're interested. Today I wanted to give you a little headline hack, a little Periscope headline hack. If you're doing Periscope, okay, if you're doing any kind of Periscope, if you're scoping, or if you're a watcher and you want to scope, I would say do these few things. First of all, the little emojis. If you put too many emojis on there, Twitter's going to push you down, okay? It's just going to push you down. Don't use too many emojis. Use maybe one or two, emojis on your Periscope title, okay, and your headline. Also, tell people what it's about, okay? So, if I'm saying it's a bright sunny day, no one's going to click on that because, I don't know, maybe somebody will, I'm not sure, but no one will click on that. I see that there's hardly anybody on here because there's a lot of people that are maybe not marketers or whatever, but if you catch the replay, you can give me some hearts. But the important thing is number one, do not put too many emojis on there. I would say two at best, and try to keep them congruent. I use the little star one, so I'll always use the little star one. So eventually, people that follow me, will see the little bright star blast and say, "Oh yeah, that's Donna Merrill." Okay, so they will follow that. There's one guy that uses little pins, like little pin. Hi, Carolina. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. Where are you from? Carolina? I hope not. I mean, people in Carolina have floodings. Hey, Julia, how are you? I seen your first scope. It was wonderful. Talking about your headlines and what to do. I'm glad you did put a headline in your first scope. I was talking to Julia the other night about Periscope. She did her very first one. Oh, you're in Miami. Is it raining there? I hear that you guys got rain and all that. But I was talking to Julia the other night. She's on here today, and she never did a Periscope, so we kind of talked about it and what to do. One of the things is the headlines, and Julia did it right, except that she forgot the thing. Okay, it's lovely and sunny in Miami. Okay, I'm up in Maine. I should be in Miami right now because it's getting a little chilly out there. But, I do like to wear suede, so what the hell, Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're new or if you're already a follower, remember, swipe up or over, depends on your phone, and, oh well, and share it Twitter, give me some hearts, whatever. And if you see this on the replay, you can still tap, 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 and look at that heart flow. I love that heart flow. It's like, ooh, and it matches my shirt. Thank you. We're talking about headlines. How do you do a headline? Periscope headline, okay? If you're going to put too many emojis, Twitter is going to de-rank you. Just found that out today, okay? Twitter will de-rank you, so use 2, okay? Um, Hello. I guess I'm going in and out, huh? So use 2. 2 is good, in the beginning and at the end or in the middle, whatever. Don't use too many hashtags because that's going to make people crazy. But most important, when you're using a headline, like I used this one, today was headline hacks. So people that are into or want to learn more about Periscope headline hacks will come here and either join me now or see me on the replay. Or you can hit up my YouTube channel because I put everything on there and on social media. And it's important to say what you want to, what people want to hear. Because as Periscope is growing, there's more and more people joining, okay? And I don't know the statistics right now, but they're starting to join. And, you look at your phone and you see all this Periscope stuff, right? You're like scrolling up and saying, what's this? I'm in bed, it's a beautiful day, whatever. People are not going to really care about that unless they know you. But if you decide to do something, please put it in there. Like today I put headline hacks. Maybe a lot of people want that information. Maybe they'll catch it on the replay. Maybe they don't want that information. Keep those hearts coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe they don't want that information. But I think it's a generic one that's important to all of us as we start doing headlines. Look at that stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Julia. But when you're doing your headlines, make sure that you have something that's congruent. Hi. I'll call you later. I know you just called me, but make sure it's congruent with what your message is. Okay. Okay. Julia says, but if you're doing your headlines and say you're talking about the 3 best makeup tips, make sure that you're not saying, hey, here's my makeup, I'm selling it, oh. Give them the tips. People are coming for those tips. So whatever your headlines say, people have the expectation to be able to, find out what you're saying. So, don't confuse people. Make sure that you always are, giving congruent information. You can leave a long tail headline if you like. I've seen that done, and I think it works very well because it's very descriptive of what you're going to talk about on your, on your Periscope, okay, on your scope. So today's message was headline hacks. So remember, there's a few rules here. Don't use too many emojis. A lot of people are filling everything up with emojis, and Twitter is deranking them already. We don't have a ranking system right now on Periscope, but they're starting to develop, and as they develop and as I find out, I will bring the information to you. But too many emojis are not working. Too many hashtags are not working. So, you could hashtag, like I just hashtagged the group I'm in. And people see that, and some of my followers are on here. And thank you for joining me. But that's the first thing, your emojis. Be aware of that and try to be congruent with your emojis so people could start seeing that. It's sort of like a, what's the name of it? Brain freeze, like a logo, okay? Like a logo. But, Periscope hasn't evolved yet. Pretty soon I'm sure they're going to have stuff like that. It's going to get better. But right now, as we're speaking, just make sure that you use, everything congruently. So if you're using a little lipstick thing, if you're a makeup artist, if you're using a little starburst like I've been using since I came on, keep it congruent. Don't change it up, okay? If you do, it's fine. But, and if you're a newbie and you don't know what you're doing, it's okay. Make mistakes. It's fine. But, if you're a newbie, like any newbie in any place, I like to give information so you can start off on the right foot. Okay, that's number 1, emojis. Don't use too many hashtags, okay? And most important of all, make sure that your headline is congruent. My headline here is headline hacks, Periscope headline hacks, and that's what I'm talking about today. I'm giving you a little information about your headlines. So put this, keep it in mind, put it into action, and you'll see that you'll get more followers, because there's a lot of people out there that are watchers, more watchers than people that are doing this, and they're coming on just to see what's going on or for whatever reason, and lots of them are not into a certain niche. And if you're in a certain niche, I say, keep your headlines congruent with that niche. I'm into the marketing niche, blogging niche, but I'm also into Periscope. And I'm teaching people right now in my marketing funnels to use Periscope. So as I go along, because they're like, what's Periscope? And I'm like, it's hot. You need to be on it. If you're a marketer, you need to be here. So I get a lot of marketing peeps and blogging peeps coming on. And, this is my niche. So if you're doing that, please do, and the other example I gave, I think last week, people that were afraid to do face-to-face. And it went over really big because a lot of people are camera shy, so I had to do a lot of that and, teach them about that. And another thing was, if you're doing something, say you're a makeup artist, you just put your camera up there and, on a tripod and put someone's makeup, but make it small, how to do your eyebrows, or how to do your lashes. Don't do the whole face because people are going to get bored. They're going to run away. Our attention span's very small. So, we want quick, easy, fixes and, things like that. Okay. I used the thing of knitting and I got a whole bunch of tweets coming back to me. How do we do that? And I was like, okay, this is what you do. You stand up, and you don't show your face and you do your knitting here. So you don't have to show your face and you could just do your knitting. So, a lot of people are afraid to do face to face. Okay. But, knitting number one, knitting number two, there's lots of stuff you could do and then start making money. Because that's what we're all here for, right? We all want to make money. But it does take time. This is not this is a very slow motion party we're in. And, so just make sure, to go over it again, make sure your headlines are congruent for what you're going to say. Okay, so that's my tip for today. It's Monday, so everybody get out there. Everybody start, going at it. Start, if you're a solopreneur, go there. Have a wonderful, prosperous week, and I'll catch you guys later or tomorrow. Okay, bye now.